Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Focus Vandalia. My name is Rich Hopkins. I'm the communications manager for the city. And on today's program, we've got a lot of things to talk about, including the road resurfacing project that actually got underway here in town this month. We're also going to check in with our Vandalia Senior Citizen Center, let you know about some unique programming that's coming to the center here in May. But our first stop today is here at the Vandalia Recreation Center, or as it's known now, the Bruce Sucher Recreation Center. We had a special event take place at the end of April to dedicate this facility to Bruce Sucher. Back in the 1990s, city manager Bruce Sucher had a vision. He believed a recreation center would be an important community centerpiece in Vandalia, promoting health, athletics, and a sense of community togetherness. Today, 18 years after the center opened to the public, it's clear Sucher was correct, as the center is an important component of the Vandalia community. We lost Bruce in March of last year, but the community gathered at the center in April to formally rename the facility the Bruce Sucher Recreation Center.
We're very excited at the end of this month to dedicate the Recreation Center to Bruce Sucher, who was a huge proponent of recreation in the city of Vandalia. I would not be here without Bruce, neither would anyone else. So we're very thankful that we're able to embrace his name in this beautiful facility that he helped build.
Facility manager Elaine Whitman says the event took place in the lobby and was culminated by this beautiful plaque explaining to future generations why Bruce meant so much to Vandalia.
There was a lot of family members coming up from all over the United States, as well as friends who may not have been in the recreation center for a little bit or even in the city of Vandalia were able to come back in and celebrate Bruce's life and commitment to Vandalia Parks and Recreation.
The center continues to play a large role in promoting the health and well-being of Vandalia residents, even those who might be coming home after a year away at school.
Starting May 1st through June 30th, we'll be offering the college student special here at the Vandalia Recreation Center. For the youth rate, college students can come in and get a 3-month membership, as well as get a 10-visit punch card to utilize on their fall or winter break. So it's an excellent opportunity to save a little money as well as getting your workout in.
Whitman says the promotion is designed to give college students a financial break while giving them access to a state-of-the-art fitness facility.
Typically, when college kids come in, they may have to pay the adult rate, but with this special, we're able to offer the youth rate for residents, business members, as well as non-residents, so they can come in and save a little money.
From physical fitness to financial fitness, the Recreation Center is offering a series of lunch and learns in May designed to get your fiscal situation in good standing.
We have something new starting this year. Our sponsor for our senior strength program, Edward Jones of Vandalia, he has offered to sponsor lunch and learns for our members and anyone who's interested. It's going to be the third Wednesday of every month starting in May, on May 16th.
Recreation Supervisor Sarah Levy says the lunch and learns are free to the public and each one centers on a different financial topic.
Their first topic, they said, will be on income, financial income, so people can come prepared to ask questions about their income and how to finance that in the best way. But if they don't have specific questions, they've said that they're open to answering any questions about financial health.
Levy says that while the lunch and learns are open to everyone, she believes senior citizens will find them especially helpful.
We encourage our members to come in and get involved with this program, especially since they're coming back every month this summer, so they can build on every lunch and learn, ask questions, and it's going to be very helpful to them.
The bottom line is folks will get good information to go along with a free lunch.
Edward Jones is providing lunch for all 3 of their lunch and learns, so stop in, ask some great questions, get some good feedback from them while enjoying a good lunch.
And if saving money appeals to you, you'll want to take advantage of another offer by the center. Parents of kids who want to play soccer in the fall can sign up early and save on the registration fees.
If you're a resident of Vandalia, it's $70 to participate, and if you are not, it's $80. If you decide you want to try to register online, you can save $10 on your registration before July 1st, so definitely take advantage of that deal.
Recreation Supervisor Alicia McCracken says Vandalia's soccer program is among the best in the region.
We have divisions for ages 3 years all the way up to 17, so we've got a wide variety of leagues for every kid in the community, and we really hope you come out and sign up for our program.
McCracken says the Parks and Recreation Department is also offering programming this summer for folks interested in tennis.
We are offering a 2-week session of tennis lessons at Helke Park beginning in June. And we've got lessons for youth, so 5 years is our youngest, and also offering adult lessons. So if you're interested in learning the game, or if you've got a child that would like to improve their game, this is a great opportunity. Dayton Center Courts sends out a tennis pro and does the lessons, and they're a great learning opportunity.
To find out more about tennis programming, soccer opportunities, or really anything offered by the Department of Parks and Recreation, McCracken says you should check out the brand new program guide available now online.
Our new rec guide for May through August is action-packed, full of fun. You don't want to miss out on some of these great programs that we're offering. All our sports registration going on. We've got a Top Chef youth program in there. Camp Rec's going to start. Fitness programs for the summer, some outdoor activities. So be sure to get online and check out that at the rec, because it's full of a wealth of information.
There will also be a series of presentations at the Vandalia Senior Citizen Center in May. Senior Center Coordinator Tony Williams says one presentation is designed to help people protect their identity.
The Tech Talk this month is on Wednesday, May 16th at 10:30. Heather from the Vandalia Library has come over. She's going to be talking about internet safety and what you can do to keep people from robbing you of your information.
There's a fascinating program set for early May as a speaker is slated to share facts you may not have known about World War I.
May 7th, we have a retired Air Force major coming in, and he specializes in looking at the different squadrons of World War I. He's going to talk about some of the interviews he's done with the pilots, highlights of their lives before, during, and after the war, and he'll also have a display of artifacts from that time period.
The following Monday afternoon, a speaker is scheduled who will be taking a stroll way down memory lane.
On May 14th, Hannah Wist, who is also a Civil War historian and interpreter at Carriage Hill Farm, will be coming in. She's going to dress in the latest ladies' fashion of the times, the 1800s that is. And she's going to expose each layer that she's wearing. And there may even be some removal of some of those layers. She's going to tell you how the print, the style, the cut, the fabric, all told about that lady's class, age, and social standing.
One other speaker to tell you about, this one will be diving deep into politics with a very interesting question.
And then on May 21st, Mike Sprague, who's been teaching the Sinclair class, he's coming back in for a special talk. His question is, political parties, could our government work without them? Come and express your opinion and see what he's got to say.
If you're concerned about keeping your memory sharp, you'll want to know about a special program being offered in May.
Dr. Mike Pignatello, who's the director of the Memory Keys for Seniors, he came and spoke in March, and he works with people's brains, helping them stay more fit and active. He is offering a special time. He's coming in Wednesday, May 23rd from 9 to 4 to do a special assessment. It's a 15 to 20 minute assessment on your memory, and he's offering a special rate. Normally it's $90. He's offering it for $55.
Williams says for this and other programs at the center, you will need to sign up in advance. You can call the center at 898-1232, shoot Tony an email at twilliams@vandaliaohio.org, or simply stop by the Tyonda Drive South location and sign up in person. One last note from the Senior Center, a save-the-date request.
I want everyone to put on their calendars Saturday, October 6th from 9 to 2. That is our annual bazaar. Raises a lot of funds for the Vandalia Food Pantry and a lot of funds for the student groups at the high school.
Things are starting to heat up on Vandalia's roadways as warmer weather has street crews wrapping up some projects that actually began last year. Public Service Director Rob Cron says the latest project to wrap up is on Kenbrook Drive.
We came through and we installed about 2,000 feet of brand new water main, where we've had a lot of issues over the years with that. And then once the water main was installed, which was actually finished up this past winter, we came in this spring and did some concrete work, and then just recently had the entire roadway was resurfaced.
Cron says projects like the Kenbrook Drive work are good examples of local tax dollars at work.
One other project that's just getting underway, and you may see them in your neighborhood, is our concrete repair program, where we go in and patch bad sections of curb and sidewalk. We also install handicap ramps at intersections, and that's done on the streets that we're going to be resurfacing this year as part of our annual resurfacing program that we do with our safe and stable dollars.
A little later this year, we'll see activity closer to the recreation center, as crews will begin work on a project designed to help school kids get to and from school more safely.
One of the projects we're going to be working on this year is to install a walking path across the front of the sports complex, and this is all in conjunction with a joint effort between the township, the schools, Montgomery County. We're trying to provide a safe walking route for students to get to Morton Middle School.
The Walking Path project involves the city, the Vandalia Butler School District, and Butler Township, with each playing a role in the creation of the pathway.
The city's part of this is going to be putting the path connecting to the sidewalk on the east side of the sports complex. We'll run the path across the park and then through the first two properties on the west side of the park that are actually in the city, and then the path will be picked up from there by the township.
Before the work could begin, there were easements needed from some of the property owners along the path.
The right-of-way on Stone Quarry Road is very narrow, which is not an issue through the park, but our two residents that are in the city on the west side of the park, they were very cooperative with us, and they were able to give us an easement across the front of their property to allow us to install the path there.
Construction of this path is expected to start in the next few weeks, with the city's portion expected to be completed before the start of school in August. Our next stop is at the Vandalia Municipal Building, where Assistant City Manager Amber Holloway received some good news this month, as a local company has received a grant from Montgomery County.
Back in the very beginning of April, we submitted an Economic Development Government Equity Grant, which is an EDGE grant through Montgomery County, in the amount of $75,000 to support one of our businesses, which is Sand Lake Property LLC. Back in April of 17, they went ahead and purchased the property at 6450 Poe Avenue, which is that multi-story corporate office building that you see at Benchwood and I-75 there, for $8.5 million. And since that purchase, they've actually put in $300,000 in improvements, and they're already pegged to do about $660,000 in additional improvements to the building.
The grant was approved in the most recent funding cycle, and Holloway says the money will be put to very good use.
So the $75,000 would go to upgrade all of their thermostats to digital services to ensure efficiency in those new units.
Holloway says the Economic Development Government Equity Grants are an important tool cities can use to help companies grow and create more jobs.
One of the great things about this project is that it's not just upgrading a building, it's upgrading a building that has 15 tenants, including Dayton Freight Line's corporate headquarters, which was a huge win for us last year to get their corporate headquarters in this region. They have currently 215 full-time employees just at Dayton Freight Lines in this building, and they plan to add an additional 41.
Holloway was involved in early May in an effort designed to help homeowners get a jump on spring cleaning. A neighborhood beautification day gave citizens in one Vandalia neighborhood the tools needed to get rid of any unwanted clutter.
We've chosen the Airline Heights subdivision, and really all it is delivering a helping hand to the residents and allowing them an opportunity to, get rid of brush at their curbside. If you have any bulk trash items that you simply don't know what to do with, or maybe you have too much that you can't schedule it with Rumpke on a one-by-one basis, this is a way to get your spring cleaning done and out of the way. It's something that residents have been really excited about, and we've had huge responses.
Vandalia employees and employees from Rumpke Recycling played a big role in helping to haul away trash, brush, and other unwanted items, and they all received an assist from volunteers from a local company.
We actually had Superior Abrasive step up with volunteers to help us out with this Neighborhood Beautification Day, which is very important, and we're happy to see one of our great companies here in Vandalia stepping up and helping us with this day. It does mean a lot to our residents, and it means a lot to us here at the city.
One last note from the Assistant City Manager. A year-long project to rewrite and simplify the city's code regulations is nearing completion.
We will probably have another couple of steering committee meetings before this is in a draft format, a full draft that will go to council and be discussed. And we'll have another public meeting. We're shooting for that sometime in June. So watch Facebook and things like that for the meeting notice for that, because we would love any residents to come out and give any feedback before this code is adopted.
Holloway says even though code rewrites don't sound terribly exciting, the end result is simpler, easier to understand codes, which is a benefit to everyone.
We're extremely excited to be near the end of this project. It's been a long run. We've surpassed the 1-year mark, but that's good because we know that we're putting the effort in to really make this a worthwhile cause. And from an enforcement standpoint, it's absolutely going to be easier for us to interpret the code.
Our last stop today is at Cassel Hills Golf Course, where warm weather has helped to make the course a very busy place. And if you happen to be stopping by there, you'll see a new face, as Mark Vichazone was added to the staff this winter.
I'm back for round 2, and I'm kind of going to continue the junior program the way we had it before. I've got a couple things in the works that'll be on the website.
Vichazone's primary focus will be in helping to build the course's junior program.
Juniors with little or no ability, the beginner to intermediate, and then I'm going to also have a advanced player development program for players with maybe a little more experience. But to get kids in and get them enamored with the game, because this is a game for a lifetime. You can play forever.
Vichazone says golf offers the young athlete some benefits not available in a team sport.
The individual sport, I think, teaches a little bit more self-awareness and relying on yourself, and that's what makes a game of golf great as opposed to team sports.
This is Mark's second stint with the course. He says Cassel Hills Golf Course is a very special place to work.
I just like the people out here, and it's a great golf course for the beginner as well as the advanced player. I mean, it has all the challenges, it's very scenic, but I really like the people that come out here, the patrons, the city of Vandalia employees. It's just a great facility.
Now that the winter weather has officially broken, Vichazone says now is the time to get out here on the Cassel Hills Golf Course and get ready for the golf season. Also, if you've got youngsters at the house, now is the time to sign up for youth programs. You can check that out at the Cassel Hills website, casselhills.com. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.